right, thanks for joining us today for this quick look at the Recruiter game effect from the upcoming Avengers War of the Realms set. So we're going to take a look at what this effect does. It's going to be a new game mechanic that's being introduced with this upcoming set that should be coming out in late 2021. Now, the preview that we have is from the Play at Home kit for the set, which is showing up on Thor number 100. We're going to take a look at what the recruiter trait does, and then we're going to take a look at how it works on the battlefield. So first, we have recruiter. What this does is you can take a power action, choose a character with the Asgardian keyword in your KO area that hasn't been chosen for or generated by a recruiter effect. If you do, generate a character with the Asgardian keyword from your sideline that has a lower point value than your chosen character. This game, the generated character can't be replaced and your opponent scores them immediately instead of when they are KO'd. Now, this is the only effect that we've seen so far, and it's on the Thor character. So this one has the Asgardian keyword. Still to be determined if there's going to be other recruiters that might trigger off of a different keyword. But there's a lot of text here, so let's break it down real quick. So first thing is you have to give a power action to this character that has the trait. So this Thor is on the map. You give him a power action to pull somebody, to identify somebody from your KO area that has the Asgardian keyword, and then you can pull somebody from your sideline with the Asgardian keyword and a lower point value onto the field. The character you pull from your sideline is going to be scored immediately. So this could be situational depending on how the game flow is. Let's take a quick look at an example of how this could play out. All right, so let's take a look at just one example of how this can play out. So what we have here is we have Thor and Moonstar on the main force, and they're going up against the Frost Giant. They both have the Asgardian keyword. On our sideline, we have Spider Viking, who also has the Asgardian keyword. In this example, we're going to say that Moonstar gets KO'd by the Frost Giant, and she goes into your KO area. So your opponent would have scored 65 points from Moonstar. On your sideline is Spider Viking, who is 60 points. Now, gameplay could continue, and then at some point, Thor could take a power action. Since you have an Asgardian keyworded character in your KO area, he could identify Moonstar as that character, take the power action, and bring in the Asgardian from your sideline that is lower points. In this example, that would be Spider Viking, who is sitting there at 60 points. Now, you could bring Spider Viking in and generate them in any square adjacent to Thor. Your opponent would immediately score those 60 points, and then Spider Viking can get to action, doing whatever he needs to do. If Spider Viking was to get KO'd and put in your KO area, Thor could not take that power action to identify either Spider Viking or Moonstar because they've both been used in the recruiter trait. Now, depending on gameplay, this could have some potential to help you with tactics and situational tactics depending on what's going on in your match. So you could have an Asgardian build that has a figure that might be range-based and maybe good movement, but they get based up, they get attacked, they get KO'd. So you could use this power action to then bring in a close combat-based character to finish off whatever the threat is. Depending on the point situation of your match, that could be to your advantage. Or you could use that the other way around. So maybe you have somebody that is close combat oriented and you have them engaged. The opponent is a little bit weak against range-based characters, so they KO the person that they're tied up with in close combat. And then you can use your recruiter to pull in a ranged-based attacker, place them adjacent to Thor somewhere out of close range, and then they can start doing their ranged attacks. So it could have some potential. Let me know what you think of this trait and if you think it has some potential for use. Again, we're going to be seeing what Asgardian figures might be in Modern in the next couple sets that might be able to expand the possibilities of what you could do here. All right, thanks for watching today. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Check it out. If you dig what we do, go ahead and like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.